A city committee has given the green light to hire more paramedics. Under the plan, 24 new paramedics will be hired next year and another 14 paramedics in 2018. Staff say the new paramedics will boost response times and help deal with an increase in calls. With more on the need to hire more paramedics, we're joined by City Councillor Stephen Blais. Good morning, Councillor.
Good morning.
Now, the debate over hiring more paramedics got emotional yesterday at City Hall. Why is this move so important to you? What makes it personal?
Well, you know, it was well covered here in Ottawa. A few years ago, I suffered a sudden cardiac death, and very fortunate that paramedics and the fire service were able to get to me very quickly and was eventually resuscitated at the Mo for. So I'm firsthand proof that quick response times can lead to positive outcomes. When you're having a cardiac arrest, your survival rates are already pretty low if it happens outside the hospital, about 10%, and they go down by 10% for every minute of lost response time. So the faster we can get to people, the faster and better outcomes will come out of it.
And it seems as though you're going head-to-head with one councillor in particular. Councillor Nussbaum didn't seem to quite get it when he was making his remarks. Could you sort of break down what happened there for us?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why this is hard to understand. It's pretty intuitive. Even when you're a little kid, when you cut your finger, you know that the faster you get to mom, the quicker she can kiss it and get a Band-Aid on and make it better. It's intuitive to know that the faster an ambulance can get to you if you're having a heart attack, if your child is choking on a piece of Lego, or if you're in an accident and you're bleeding out, the faster they get there to you, the better your chances are of surviving. And Councillor Nussbaum doubted that for some reason. He actually joked at one point saying he couldn't keep a straight face and convince people that that was true. And so that caught me quite off guard. The evidence is very clear. There's a plethora of evidence from across North America that response times do help save lives. And right now the paramedics are saying that for the two most important categories, the life-threatening emergencies and the sudden cardiac arrest, we're not meeting our own standards for response. And so these additional 38 paramedics over the next couple of years will help them do that.
Now, to his credit, he eventually voted in favor for it. Do you think your testimony was some form of persuasion for him?
Well, you know, maybe, but he voted to put it into the budget, but then he said he wouldn't commit to voting for it at the budget. That tells me that he might want to raid that money and use it for some other project on budget day. So I don't think we're going to know until December when we vote on the budget.
All right, we'll wait for December then. Thank you for this, Councillor.
Thank you. Have a good morning.
You too.